You live to dance another week.
I do, and in such large part because of Jenna. She stepped in when Lindsay had to step home, and I know how proud Lindsay is that we did this tonight because the scores bounced back a little last week, and more than anything, Lindsay got me back in the game at the beginning of the week and said, we got to focus, we got to worry about next week, and those scores went back up this week. So she really got me back in, and then Jenna took it over the finish line.
Tay Glick wants to know, how was it preparing for a multitude of individual dances tonight versus a group dance last week?
Very hard. So obviously there were two dances, and then I had to, Jenna had to step in on Saturday. That's a double challenge because I'm not the most gifted dancer, and so it takes me a while just to get the steps down, and then it becomes about focusing on performance and finishing. So yeah, it's a big challenge to get my.
And I told Sean, even for a professional dancer, switching partners is really hard, and especially 2 days before the show, that is super difficult. So I was really proud of him. He really stepped up to the challenge, and he was very sweet.
So Jenna, as you stepped in, and it's sometimes the outside perspective is good and fresh, and I think the judges saw that and said that to you tonight. What has he got to do to make it through?
I think Lindsay prepared me. She said, don't let him get distracted. And so I think the more that he stays focused, and he really showed that he did that tonight, and I think you could see in his performance, he was in it. I think if he continues to do that, he can go really far.
Well, boy band, girl group next week.
Yeah, absolutely. Get very excited. Bring me back to my teenage years.
Yeah.
But if I could just say that the point that Jenna made is really important. It's both physical, getting the steps down, and mental, at least for me. And one of the things that both Lindsay and Jenna are fantastic about is getting me, in this case, in the game, making sure that I'm mentally ready to get out there and perform. Because if you don't do that, you will fall apart. She's right. If you get distracted by an audience member or not hitting one step, the whole thing goes away. And so both of them have just been fantastic about not just preparing the foot part of it, the moving around the dance floor, but the mental part, which is huge for me.